The idea for Sit for an Artist is a play on the old concept of sitting for an artist portrait. It's a play on that with the idea of sitting and getting a COVID vaccination. The National Association for the Visual Arts is deeply concerned about the long-term impacts of this pandemic and the lockdowns on visual artists, galleries, organisations and arts workers.
My studio has been closed down, so I'm working in a home space, which has been quite difficult.
There are people who are absolutely struggling. Most of us just can't continue if it carries on and on and on. Right now I'm sitting in an art school. Learning that online is absolutely not the same thing.
Studio closures, course cuts across Australia have had a huge impact for the hundreds of visual artists who actually hold jobs and earn a great deal of their income from being teachers.
Lots of artists' incomes don't trickle in the kind of even and regular ways.
Our industry is unique in how it operates, and it doesn't have these kind of observable, measurable, output-oriented things, and people's sense of self is so tightly bound up often with what they do, and so the impact is not so kind of codifiable.
I think as artists we often crave people to view our work in the flesh. Part of the experiential quality of making sculptural work, which is what I do, is lost by that inability to have people come and experience the work themselves.
I just judged a major art prize online, and that is absolutely not the same thing. I was supposed to be able to go to a regional gallery to do that, but obviously I couldn't do that.
I think the second wave has been especially demoralising for artists, and especially the flow-on effect from events and exhibitions being cancelled or moved further into the future has created a real kind of uncertainty.
When everything kind of gets sort of shut down against your own natural creative rhythms, it's hard to then actually find the energy to start again.
We are appealing to the Australian government for vital crisis support for the visual arts. While the federal government have given significant support to the arts, it's largely been to music and theatre, the live performing arts, and the visual arts have been largely excluded due to eligibility issues.
It's a much bigger thing than people realise. It's not just some tiny niche thing. It's actually almost everywhere you look is the visual arts.
Artists need to get back to showing, galleries need to open. It's really important that we get back to connecting.
I think all the research and all the health experts who have trained for so long are unanimous in telling us that vaccination is the way out of this pandemic.
I am double vaccinated. I've got it all. I'm so glad. I tried to do it as fast as I possibly could.
The best way that artists and their friends and community and family can support this campaign right now is Sit for an Artist.